Yes guys, I will now go and do a video of the lion sculpture at Gun Hill, St. George, before it gets any darker, any later. So again, I'm at Gun Hill, St. George, now approaching the lion sculpture, which was carved by Captain Henry Wilkinson, who was an officer at Gun Hill Signal Station. This way to the signal station, but it is getting late now, so I may not be able to do a video of the signal station. Then again, the signal station is closed at 5 every day, and it's way past 5, so this is a one-way, supposed to be a one-way street to signal station, which is just above the lane. The signal station was opened on the 24th of November 1982 by the Honorable Tom Adams, who was the Prime Minister at the time. He was a member of Parliament for the parish of St. Thomas. And the Gun Hill signal station dates back to 1818. So I'm in the parish of St. George, once again, which is in the center of the island. St. George and St. Thomas are the two parishes in the center of the island. They are best referred to as the heart of Barbados, or the central uplands of Barbados. And there's an old saying that people from St. George and St. Thomas don't know how to swim. So a closer view to the land now. This is the lion statue, which was carved in 1868 by Captain Henry Wilkinson, who was an officer at Gun Hill Signal Station. The statue depicts the lion resting his paw on a big red round ball, which is supposed to be a globe. This writing under here is inscripted in Latin, and these last names are in English. The lion here resting his paw on a big red round ball, and overlooking the St. George Valley. Once again, here we can see St. George Valley and the south of the island in the back as well. Yes guys, this is the lion, which was carved in 1868 by Captain Henry Wilkinson. This is the statue here resting his paw, the lion resting his paw on a big red round ball. So the lion here is an iconic landmark here in Barbados. Visitors and locals alike take pictures of themselves posing by the lion or with the lion. They visit this land daily. Looking back down to Gun Hill Main Road. But this land gives awesome, excellent views of the south of the island. From here you can see this. First of all, the center of the island of St. George, the St. George Valley. Again, the parish of St. George was carved out of the parish of St. Michael between 1640 and 1641. St. Michael is the mother parish and St. George was carved out of it. We can see from the part of St. George, you can see from here is the former Buckley Sugar Factory. Buckley is spelled B-U-L-K-E-L-E-Y. Buckley Factory closed down in 2002. That's where my grandmother from my father's side used to work, at Buckley Plantation. And we can see the St. George Secondary School at Constant St. George. Again, the lion at Gun Hill. And you can see in the western end of the island now, into Bridgetown, which is the country's capital. Here you can see into the port. You can see the Radisson and Hilton Hotel. So this is the lion here resting his paw on a big red round ball. Another historic, iconic landmark here in Barbados. So St. George is my father's birth parish. The parish my father was born and raised. My father and his siblings were born and raised in this parish. For those of you who don't know, my father is Satchmore that sings is my father. I'm the last of his children. Looking back out of Gun Hill Road again, and the St. George Valley beneath, and the center and the south of the island. A little short clip of the roadside here at Gun Hill. In St. George for the land. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for part 2.